I love a scrap busting project because I produce so many scraps and I hate the wastage. Even though I cut out as efficiently as I can, there's always some element of fabrics cut off, even here, as you can see. So, what I'm using is all of the scraps from my scrap bin. These are what I refer to as my large scraps because I categorize them. I am who I am. To piece them together like little pizza slices to create this big circle, to create the top and the bottom of what is going to become a fabric footstool, whatever you want to call it, a seat for my studio that not only is going to be made of scraps, it's also going to house those tiny little scraps that would otherwise go in the bin and use them as stuffing. Honestly, when I saw this project from Marcella last year, I was like, I need to do that because it feels like then there's somewhere for them to go. It is such an easy sew as well. After you've made your circle top and your circle bottom, I have then pieced together all of my more square pieces to make the sides. The length of the piece you need for the sides just needs to meet the circumference of the circle you've chosen. You really could do this any size you want. I've then inserted a zip in the hole in the side that I left, but you could absolutely just leave this as a hole. You just need somewhere to be able to put your scraps to fill it up.
Here we have it. So I just need to turn it the right way round. And then I've actually got a bag of scraps ready. So I planned to make this project Christmas time and just didn't have enough time. So I thought I'll collect my scraps, like the tiny little bits of fabric, and I'll start separating things. So that then when I do find the time, so here we have it. So we've got a top, this one's quite deep, and then the same on the bottom. So I have been, this is just since January, and these are all those little scraps that are completely useless and would just otherwise go in the bin. I keep my other scraps to patchwork with. So if there are any big ones in here, it's because they're not cotton, so they won't particularly work well for patchwork. Otherwise they're all tiny little bits and bobs. Oh, look, not just since January. You can see how we can see the age of this bag because this is from the suit I made between Christmas and New Year's. So I think I've got everything in there. I'm gonna zip it up and give it a good twist. Eventually it will be full and it won't need this, or it'll get less of a twist as time goes on. But I think that looks pretty cool already. And as it gets fuller, it's going to become even more of a seat in my studio.